Good evening, Booty Bunch. It is 6 o'clock, and it is time for us to get a little bit of debauchery going with Cards Against Humanity. So let's get to it.
Welcome and come on in to YouTube's most funniest little show. We are live and playing games. We turn off the filters to make it fun. If you never played Cards Against Humanity before, you're in for a real treat. Put on your thinking cap and make yourself a drink. We shuffle the decks and pull a card. We read the card on the stream. All you do is fill in the blank with whatever comes to mind. The card daddy chooses the best response, and you can win a prize. They are pearls of mystery. Inside an oyster they hide. Their quality may be questionable, but what do you expect? Because this entertainment is free. The more that play and engage, the longer we will play. Someone is bound to be offended while the rest of us party on. You don't always have to play. You can watch and laugh the night away. So pop a squat and make new friends as we shuffle all the cards and begin around. And begin around. Chat with people that you love to meet. If you have your own set, dust them off and let them play. Because tonight is a night of crazy debauchery. Be sure to like and subscribe to the official off-topic squirrel channel, so you'll get notified of new games and some super secret fun project created by Bucci and the gang.
All right. So who do we have so far? We've got Peaceful Des and Moose and Katie's Kitchen and Greg Johnson and Timmy.
You want to mod Greg, please?
Oh, I didn't mod Greg. Oh, this is Squirrel. Oh shit! I can't do that from here. Hang on a second. Can't do that from that account. Let's fix this. All right, let's go over here to channel. We're gonna go over here to live, and we're gonna click on that. Then we're gonna go over here and hope and pray that my phone does not die before it's. Why will it not let me in my own live?
I don't know if I can do it. Let me try.
Well, no. Here, hold on a minute. Hang on. I restarted. It won't let me in. It won't let me in. All right. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Got him.
I got it. Hey, Gray Alien. Welcome. Let's see here. Where's Greg? There's Greg.
Gray likes your ink.
Moderator. Add as a moderator. Okay. Yay. So Greg is our new moderator. He's here to help out because we've been getting crazier and crazier lately on both the channels. And Mr. Parrot is being very loud.
I don't
And let's see here. Oh, and Gray Alien is here. Thank you, Gray Alien. Oh, all right. So I'm not going to repeat the same story that I repeated earlier in the Munchie Mafia Live about what happened last night, but that was a lot of fun. I've realized maybe that was a little too much fun. Now I feel like I'm a little aggressive. So anyhow, so somehow, I don't know what the hell happened. Des got her package, and her pearl was missing. How that happened is, are you sure it's not inside the thingy?
They searched it.
They searched.
Yeah, I talked to
they
them.
opened it because I
Yeah.
sworn that I put it.
I thought it was in there too.
Yeah. So we're gonna let Des pick a new pearl or pick a new oyster. So we got new stickers anyway. So that's what was holding up the show with the packages. Was I ran out of stickers, and so I had to go and have new ones made, and there was a delay in it. So
Not a big deal.
I'm sorry, but they are going out. And I promise. All right,
Pick a
so
number.
here we are. We've got 1 through 5, 6 through 10. We're gonna let Des pick because she lost hers. Well, actually, she didn't lose hers. Somebody lost hers. So pick a number, Des. You get number 10. Number 10 right here. Okay. So these have a notch in them so that you can just easily just go and zip, zip, zip. All that time I was using scissors to cut these things open and didn't realize. But then again, I was in the habit of not wearing my glasses. So I think that's what part of the problem is. Started wearing my glasses and all of a sudden it's like,
10.
now I can see what I'm doing. What?
Never mind, you found it already.
Oh, what?
I was looking at something else. Continue on.
Continue
Please.
on. Party on, Garth.
Party online.
All right. Oh my God, why? So, yeah. The beef tongue turned out great. All right, that one was easy. Let's just make sure that it doesn't have a twin in there. Some of these may have a twin or just one. And so this one's a little skanky, so I'm going to have to clean this one up really good. So I think this is actually bigger than the one that you originally had. And it's pink. It's a blushing pink color. Yes. There you go. Don't mind the brown stuff. That's stuff that's from the actual oyster itself. So it's a blushing pink color. So here you go, Des. New cup. And we're gonna just stick that right on in there. All right. Ignore the brown stuff. Yeah, it's bad enough that. So Simon, get this. All right. So you remember the blue pen, right? You remember the blue pen? I had blue ink all over my hands. And this week it was the brown pen. And I made a comment about, great, now I'm going to look like I got a skid mark on my hands, right? And so I wiped it off and thought, well, maybe that'll work. And it just started just ripping. And so there's ink all over the place. So that one has now been deposited into the garbage can maliciously. But chances are Timmy will probably dig it out of the trash can and put it back into my pen holder just to piss me off. I just know it. I'm never buying those Bic Intensify dry erase pens ever again. I'm just going to stick with the tried and true brand of whatever the hell it is. I'll remember later, but I got a whole carload full of them in the trunk of my car because I've got like 24 different colors of dry erase pen. Okay, so 1 through 5 and 6 through 9. Now we only have 9. I could go get another one if we end up needing more. We'll just go ahead and get more.
So we usually have 12. Never mind.
12 doesn't fit on this pan.
Pardon.
Because it's easier to go this way and say, okay, this is what we got, instead of trying to figure out how the hell we're going to do this.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
All right.
Soldier on.
Soldier on, Steven Spielberg. Okay. Yeah, you would think that I would have remembered to grab those out of the trunk of my car, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment, and I like to have these dry erase pens leak all over
Dory
my hand.
already.
And so anyway, the way we play Cards Against Humanity is that we read a black card. And you don't have to have Cards Against Humanity, but if you do have your own set, you can definitely deal out yourself some white cards and play along. And the way that we do it is you type the letter Z is in zebra, in the chat before your answer. It doesn't have to be a one-word answer. It could be a whole sentence or whatever. It's a great time to, learn how to type faster, okay? Because there is a time limit. And the card daddy over there, who does not like to be called the card czar, so we call him the card daddy, will let off a buzzer. And every time he does that, it makes me jump. I swear to God. I'm going to shove that up your ass, Timmy. Yeah, so we got that. And so here we are. We read a card. So I'm going to read a card as a sample for those that have not played. And there could be people lurking and they're like, I'm not really sure I really want to do this. Let's just check it out for a couple rounds. You can absolutely join in or just engage in chat and make some new friends. And play whenever you feel like, answering to something because, that card is really cool. I'm going to answer to that one because I got the perfect one. It's okay. So, lucky to be alive. Kylie Jenner's terrifying encounter with blank. And then you fill in the blank and you type the letter Z and then your answer. So, lucky to be alive. Kylie Jenner's terrifying encounter with blank. And go. Do your worst. This is just a sample round, just so that we can see how this goes for those that are lurking in the background and never played before, or those of you that have been that have not played this yet but are engaging in the chat. So, and it's okay to chat amongst yourselves too in between. That's why we put the letter Z in front, so we know that that's an answer. Okay. So, let's see here. Lucky to be alive. Kylie Jenner's terrifying encounter with blank. Peaceful Dad says Bigfoot. Gray Alien says Pepsi commercial. Katie's Kitchen says his noodly appendage. Yes, I Can Barbecue says old mayo jar. Are you sure it's mayo that's in that jar? Did I say that out loud? I did say that out loud. Sorry, not sorry. And yes, you can be rude, crude, and socially unacceptable here. We're all adults. Hopefully we are all adults. Here's your disclaimer. This is for adults only 18 plus. So if you're not 18 plus, or if you are offended easily, you probably want to just go and pop on some Disney Plus or something, instead. And so, wait, which one Kylie? Which one's Kendall? I don't know either because I don't watch the Kardashians. I don't give a flaming frog's fart hole about those people. It's like I just don't care. Just don't care. So, lucky to be alive. Kylie Jenner's terrifying encounter with, and the card daddy chose who?
Right there in front of you. Are you blind?
Yes, I am. Oh,
Jesus.
I forgot to look up. So, yeah. So Simon would win that one, so he would get a sticker. And we have new stickers. Boy, do we have new stickers. It's not a new logo, but it's a new sticker. Next is off to print the old logo. So, now that we've got that resolved, right? We understand how we play this game, or do we need another sample round? I think we got it, right? So hopefully you got some good snacks. You've gotten your pee break in, and
away we go.
A beverage. So here we go. This is the first one of a real round. Okay, round one is now. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no blank. I think Kylie Jenner is the youngest one. I think. I don't know. Don't care, really. So. Now, I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no blank. Alrighty, so far. Come on, Simon, hurry up. You can type in a different answer. I'm not reading that one. I don't want to get banned. Okay, so far we've got Katie's Kitchen says, horny philanthropist. The Moose says, with my pew-pew. I almost said pee-pee. I'm like, whoa, dude. That would have been funny if I said that. Back Mountain by Gray Alien, and Peaceful Dead says vampire, and Greg says brains, and Simon changes his answer to smart person. So now I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no. All right, we got it timed to a science now. Let's see here. Who did he choose? Let's see. We got horny philanthropist for Katie's Kitchen. Yay! You go, girl. All right. Okay, this one's a little naughty, okay? Or it could be a little naughty. It just depends on where your mind is in this moment in time. He got harder than a rock after he saw blank. Yes, the vamp might have all the blood, but I've got all the cards. I think I showed off my Cards Against Humanity collection. Total fan. I remember the first time I played it was with a bunch of weirdos. That was at God. What was that? What was that bar at that we went to? That Terrible Beauty. That's what it was called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. That was the most fun I had in a long time. All right, I'm going to read it again. He got harder than a rock after he saw blank. And so far, we got Boobs by Greg, and then Peaceful Des says George Michael. He had really nice hair back in the 80s, didn't he? Oh my God, it's like I loved his hair. And then Simon says Lance's toy frog, and Katie says Margaret Thatcher's porcelain pig collection. And the moose, you got to put the Z. Okay, he did. The smoothie mixer. Uh-oh, Des. I think that was a jab at you. Or taco tenderizer or whatever the hell we're calling it this week. That's what we should do is like, what do we call that thing every week? Just put up a short. All of us just put up a short. And we'll call it the Owl Lunacy Queuing Challenge. And see how creative everybody could be. That would be funny. We got to do it. I challenge you all to come up with something. So, all right. Gray Alien says how she makes coffee. And Des goes, no, no, no. LOL. Simon goes, taco tenderizer. Ha ha ha. Yeah, okay, so. Alrighty. He got harder than a rock after he saw. Wait for the answer to come up. Lance's toy frog. Maybe we should kidnap the toy frog and cut its legs off and stick a Munchie Mafia sticker right on it. Right on its bumhole. That'd be funny. Good job, Simon. Right? Simon?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Next card. Yes, we have a tie between Katie and Simon with one each. They each have a sticker so far. So I'm sorry, Mrs. Chen, but there was nothing we could do. At 4:15 this morning, your son succumbed to blank. This could go so wrong on so many levels. Like autoerotic asphyxiation or something.
Enumclaw comes to mind.
Yes, Enumclaw. Enumclaw. And if you don't know what we're talking about in regards to Enumclaw, just type in Google and say Enumclaw horses or horse something or other. So anyway, I'm sorry, Mrs. Chen, but there was nothing we could do at 4:15 this morning. Your son succumbed to blank. And we have Greg with Pussy. And we've got Peaceful Daz with Blue Pill. And we got Great Alien with Syphilis, which is my favorite answer whenever I can't come up with something. And then we got Damoose with OD of Viagra. And Simon says, rough sex with a horse. Holy hell, he knows Enumclaw.
Yeah, he does.
That actually happened in Enumclaw, man. Except for the person died. Oh, God.
Boeing engineer, even.
Boeing engineer, even, yes. Yeah, I think that, he would have, like, some sense that that's not such a good idea. Yeah, Simon, right? That's a neighboring town. All right. I'm sorry, Mrs. Chen, but there was nothing we could do at 4:15 this morning. Your son succumbed to blank. I didn't even see that one. Oh, crap. I didn't see that one. Fapping to baloney commercials. Good job, Katie. All right. Yay. Simon, come on, man.
She's killing me.
Who's killing me?
She's having a serious problem.
Probably the neighbor kid. He's probably cleaning the porch off because he feels bad for making me go out and look for him in the dark in my pajamas and yell at him for 45 minutes. All right. Dory, stop. Maybe, I don't know. Say it loud. I'm blank and I'm proud. And I'm proud. Are you taking them outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Dory.
Hello. It's Rocky saying hello. Hello. He's saying hello again.
All right, I'll call them from outside. Come on, girls. Let's go.
Well, if they don't come right away, just ring the doorbell.
If they don't come right away, they're... Come on.
Bye, girls. Right when you've got work. They have the bladder the size of a gnat. I swear to you, those dogs were outside 25 minutes ago. All right, I'm going to say it again. As soon as Timmy leaves, because he's got his audio turned on, and I'm afraid that there might be some feedback. It takes him forever to get out of the house. We're out. All right. Close the door. All right. Say it loud. I'm blank and I'm proud. Yeah, Katie's pretty funny. Katie is pretty funny. I think that if we had like a joke off or something, I think that I would probably lose. All right. Say it loud. I'm blank and I'm proud. So far, we've got Greg Johnson with lazy, and Simon says, I'm fat and I'm proud. Katie's Kitchen says, meat popsicle. Damus says, huge, in all caps, even. And then Des says, alien princess from Venus. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? Because I don't see Gray Alien. Come on, Gray Alien. Before he... Actually, I got the buzzer because he's outside with dogs. He's probably having a safety meeting. And that's why the dogs are barking, because he's got them trained to read his mind and say, oh, he wants to go out for a safety meeting. Let's start barking. Don't put it past him to do that sort of thing, because he is an evil mastermind. He is a mad scientist, after all. I'm also running back and forth for my kitchen and my library. Sorry. All right, say it loud. I'm blank and I'm proud. And so far we've got lazy, I'm fat and I'm proud, meat popsicle, huge, alien princess from Venus. So Timmy on the porch, who can't run the ATEM. Oh, and Gray Alien says a Trump voter. Well, winner is Katie. Katie's at what? Number 3 already? My God. At this point in the game, we're gonna this is gonna be the shortest Cards Against Humanity live stream ever. We might have to bump it to like 10 rounds or something like that. Good job, Katie. All right. Yeah. Oh, Katie gets to pick a number. We're at that point now. Okay. I don't remember. All right, Katie. So let me boost the camera over. Let's see. I just hit number 3, right? Just hit number 3? No. Table, number 4. Not moving. Auto. There we go. All right. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, God, she's getting out the gloves. Yeah, what did I do? Yeah, bend over. I'll show you, baby. Yeah. Wish I had the ones that they had in Rocky Horror Picture Show. That whole snapping it was perfect. Okay, so you get the special prize. So we got 1 through 5 and 6 through 9. So 6 is here, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, get the lube. No time for lube. No time. No time for lube. We got number 9. Okay, so the odds be in your favor. Maybe this will be one of the twins. I haven't seen a twin in a while. But then again, stupid me. I was working think I was on 13 days straight with no days off, 13-hour days. And it was Black Friday, and they had these oysters on the Black Friday sale, right? And so I thought to myself, oh, cool, I do need some new ones. I need some more, right? So I'm like, all right, add to cart, hit order, and then roll over and went back to sleep, or went to sleep, right? So didn't realize I ordered a 50-pack. Alrighty. So I ended up ordering a 50-pack, and I'm like, and it got here, and I thought to myself it was something else that I had ordered because the package seemed a little big for a 10-pack of oysters, right? So I set it aside and opened it over the weekend, and then realized, holy F, what the hell am I going to, well, it looks like I'm not going to be buying anymore for quite a while. Well, I'm finally down to the point where I'm probably done another three more rounds of games before I need to start ordering some more. But I am running low on pendants. So the question is, do you like the regulars? Do you like the rainbows? Or do you like the rose golds? Because I'm starting to run out of selections here. And mind you, this is absolutely free. It's just that sometimes I might lollygag about and not get them sent out for weeks. But it's free entertainment. So you got a green one. Yes, you got a nice little, pretty little spring. Oh my God, I can't talk. Spring green one. Honest to goodness, I've not been imbibing in adult beverages. Or maybe I have. Who knows? Anyway, so I'm going to stick that right on in there in a little cup that says, Katie. Woo. Good job. Good job. All right. Alrighty, Roo. So next, we are going to go with Ted. I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse blank. I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse blank. Switch cameras. Let's see here. Spring has sprung, the grass has riz. I wonder where the birdies is. Birdies? The birdies are in a cage in the living room. That's where they are. All right. I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse blank. So far, Greg says Viagra. Gray Alien says P. Diddy. And Katie says Governor Greg Abbott's used underwear. Des says Mexico. And Simon goes running away from when my state freezes over. Okay. I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse blank. yeah. Oh, and Demus says Pope Leo naked. That's kind of frightening. I just can't imagine. I think I'm going to go to hell for that one. I think we're all going to go to hell for that one. Actually, I actually like this new Pope. I like Pope Francis too, but I think I'm liking this one. Would not go back to Catholicism, but Anyway, I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse blank. And Great Alien is the winner with P. Diddy. Woohoo! Should probably start writing these down, huh? Let's see here. Katie got a green one. Gray Alien. It's got one. It's got one. Katie's in the lead with a tie between Simon and Great Alien. All right. Alrighty, Roo. Next, we've got what is the short version of why I'm not allowed back in Australia? YouTube edited the moose on my phone. I had to go find it after you mentioned it. Oh. Oh my God. What is the short version of why I'm not allowed back in Australia? So far, Smuggled Dogs In by Peaceful Des. And Great Alien says, I made my dingo eat a baby. And Katie goes, Fremunda. And Simon goes, I took loving kangaroos way too far. And Dabu says, I abuse dingoes. And do we have one for Greg? And Greg goes, the beer. The beer. And ready, Roo. Just waiting on Timmy to figure it out. Tick tock, Timmy. Tick tock. Winner is Simon. Simon has got another sticker. 2 stickers. Sticker number 2. Dosed stickers. I don't want to read all that. No, it's too long. It's like a whole paragraph. Oh, this should be a good one though. You people are sick. There's nothing funny about blank. You people are sick. There's nothing funny about blank. All right. Yes, we are all sick. And I don't know if you've tried that tropical 7-Up, but that stuff is freaking delightful. It actually pairs well with Jim Beam Peach. Which I don't like Jim Beam. You people are sick. There's nothing funny about blank. And Des says herpes. And Simon says adult diaper users. And Katie says getting stuck in the vacuum hose. And Greg says sex. And Great Alien says P. Diddy. And the Moose says getting a colon cleansing. Oh my God. I know, right? She's out for blood. She wants this game to end fast. She's like, it's gotta be the shortest game ever. I'm gonna end up having to run the 10 rounds. You people are sick. There's nothing funny about. Like. Yeah, right. So P. Diddy, oh my God. I'm trying so hard not to follow that whole thing. Winner's Damoose with getting a colon cleansing. So Damoose is now on the board with 1. Damoose. Yay! Congratulations. All right. Moving right along. You think no one notices your withdrawal twitches, but we know you're craving blank. This is Roast Master, and there's actually a grammar error in this, so I have to change it. So you think no one notices your withdrawal twitches, but we know you're craving blank. It's okay, Gray Alien. You can do that. We're okay with that. There's a reason why we're called the Munchie Mafia, but that's not really the reason. It just sounds cool. But maybe, just maybe, I'd be fibbing just a teeny bit. I don't know. So, you think no one notices your withdrawal twitches, but we know you're craving blank. So far, we've got Peaceful Des with sax, and Simon says crack, and Katie says fried rice with beef tongue. And Great Alien says Raising Cane sauce. And Greg says weed. And and Damu says barbecue. So you think no one notices your withdrawal twitches, but we know you're craving blank. I know what my answer would be. Chocolate. Chocolate is the answer to all of the world's problems. It really is. Winner is Great Alien. Great Alien. Yay, 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 yay. 2 stickers. Woohoo! Oh, I'm not going to read all that. All right. In my day, blank only cost a nickel. In my day, blank only cost a nickel. Hookers and blow, man. Hookers and blow. Did I say that out loud? Oh my God, yes I did. No, I didn't. You have no proof. Oh wait, you do. It's on YouTube. Vibrating motel beds. I thought those cost a quarter. In my day, blank only cost a nickel. So far we got pussy, and we got weed, and we got gas, and we got vibrating motel beds. We got a tampon, and literally nothing even. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, ooh, come here. Come. All right, Dory, come here. Dory, come here. Come here. Oh. Why are these so full of themselves tonight?
They were out raising hell.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm not going to grab for you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, God. Oh, my big girl. Oh, my big girl. All right. So here's Dory. This is Dory. We named her after Dory the fish from Finding Nemo. Yeah, I know. There's Dory. All right. In my day, blank only cost a nickel. Oh, you want to say hi too? Come here. Come here. Stop teasing me. The puppy's being an ass. In my day, blank only cost me a nickel. Okay. Well, what the hell? Did you break it already? You broke it. He broke his buzzer.
No.
Did you turn your sound off? Oh. Or hit it in a silent mode? I think you broke it. We're waiting. This is funny. Yeah, see, that's the kind of crap that I have to deal with every time I have to go and try to find an app on your phone. Scroll, 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 scroll. Oh no, it's 5 over and down 3. It's like, what? What years are considered our day? Oh God, our day. Let's see.
All right.
Let's say the 1980s. So that was what?
There's your winner.
30 something odd years ago? 40 something odd years ago? I don't know. So in my day, blank only cost me a nickel, and literally nothing even airs too expensive now.
That worked.
What the hell was that? All right, Great Alien. Great Alien. Where's Great Alien?
I'll get it.
Great Alien's got a pearl coming, right? Ooh. Great Alien.
Yep, pick a number.
Pick a number. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we got for numbers. We've got so far 1 through 5. Why are you looking at me in that tone of voice? Cat. We got 1 through 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woohoo, Gray Alien. Pick a juicy one, Gray. Yeah. Number 8, right there. I figure by the end of summer, I'll probably end up having to get more pearls. There's so many of them right now, so. Okay. And poor Mason, he gets the first black pearl that we ever got. And somehow it got sent to somebody else. And I think the moose is. All right, that's a single. Ooh, that's like an electric blue color. Wow. That's so pretty. It's so pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Bright blue. There you have it. Right there. Great Alien. That's a huge one too. You size queen. All right, look at these cleaned up. Gray. All right, there we go. Ding. All right, next. Put that over there. All righty. I know, right? That's this 50 pack that I got. And I had some of the older set that was like I was buying them by the 10s. Or yeah, 10s. Yeah. Some of those I still have in here.
Oh,
so
I bet that's what it is.
What?
Nothing. It just dawned on me. Yep.
Believe it or not, Jim Carrey can do a dead-on impression of blank. This should be interesting. Very, very cool colors. So, no, don't worry. That was a false alarm. He prematurely.
What color was hers? Sorry.
Electric blue. Just put blue. Just put blue. Put blue.
Dory, no.
No, Dory.
All right.
All right.
We're
So
back.
I'm going to read this again, Timmy. Pay attention.
Yep.
Believe it or not, Jim Carrey can do a dead-on impression of blank. And so far, we got a dick.
I've seen him do that. He's pretty good.
Huh?
I've seen him do that. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he is really good at being a dick. Pennywise's great grandmother by Katie, and Great Aliens as an occultist. Premature, yeah. Premature something, and then Simon goes burnt penis. Believe it or not, Jim Carrey can do a dead-on impression of blank. And Demoose says, taking it like a man, according to P. Diddy. Or something to that effect. I don't even know what's the truth anymore with all these stupid AI generated videos on YouTube anymore. It's like, you know, I was watching something about Pope Leo and some Italian pianist, and it's like, what the hell's that all about? It's like, why can't we just go back to just doing old style, you know, content that's created by people and not by, you know, non-humans. All right, taking it like a man for Demoose. And where's Demoose on here? Good job, Demoose. Where are we at?
Demoose got a second sticker.
He's got a second sticker. Okay, so moving right along. We got a love child that is 500,000 ants and half what? Ants? No, I read that right.
Read it again.
A love child that is 500,000 ants and half blank. That's from Adults Against Animation. One of the third party Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, ants.
Ants as in little bugs that, you know, can carry like what 10 times their weight or something like that. I don't remember what the
A lot more than that. Like 1,000 times their weight.
Yeah, or something or other. The things that invade picnics, according to cartoons. I've never seen that happen. But all right, so a love child that is 500,000 ants and half blank. Peaceful Des says bees. Katie says day old semen. Greg says sperm. No, it's ant. A-N-T, not aunt. Ant. Not aunt. Ant. Not aunt, Des. Ant.
Hi, Harvey.
Hey, Viper. Come on in.
The water's scary.
What the hell did I walk into? That's Harvey's answer. So a love child that is 500,000 ants, like as in 500,000 ants, okay? 500,000 little creepy crawly little insects, okay? You know, and half blank. Not aunt, ant. Oh God. Okay, so far we've got bees and day old semen, sperms, poop. What the hell did I walk into? Hi Viper, we've missed you. Tacos. Where's Double Dog? Where's Eddie? This whole ant thing. Oh man. Hey Oyster. A love child is 500,000 ants and half what? Bees. So Des got bees. And where's Des? Des is
That's the second sticker.
her second sticker. So you get a second sticker. All
That
right.
gets you one of the new ones.
It gets you one of the new ones, yeah.
Maybe two of the new ones.
No, it's going to be, I don't know how long it's going to take those other two to get
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah, because I just went ahead and ordered new squirrel ones. All right, here we go. What's a foolproof way to get rid of hiccups?
Don't argue with me, Des. I'm always right.
Oh, no, you're not always right. You got a microphone over there?
Yeah, right there.
Can you actually hear him for a change?
They could hear me out there.
Huh?
They could hear me when I was going out the door. I could hear it on the phone.
Oh, okay. All right. What's a foolproof? See, this is why Filipinos can't say that.
Jesus.
That letter. Foolproof.
That's some good answers.
Foolproof. Son of a
You're back.
bitch. All right. It really takes a lot out of me to communicate. Okay. Foolproof way to get rid of hiccups. So far, we've got sex from Greg. Greg says sex. Simon says finger in the butt. Des says hold my nose and drink without stopping. Gray Alien says anal. Katie says swallowing. And Oyster, yet again, forgets the Z in front. The Z, Oyster. We go through this every time, man. We're gonna let him have this one. Barbecue sauce for Oyster Toad because he always forgets. We always have to remind him. And drink all the hot sauce and a spoonful of wasabi. And where are we? Oh, Viper's on the board! Yay! Spoonful of wasabi. Oh, did that once I started choking. Did it on a dare. Okay. Alrighty. Times have changed, girlfriend. If you want to meet people in New York, you got to be down for blank. Z's. Yes, Oyster. Z's. You gotta put Z's in there. Z, honey. Front of your answer. Or we're just gonna think that you're flirting with Viper. Times have changed, girlfriend. If you want to meet people in New York, you got to be down for blank. And so far, we've got swinging and Hawk 2. Oh, man, you just had to do the Hawk 2, huh? Hawk 2. Naked. Sniffing. Oh. Sniffing. Greg, are you having a stroke? I think it's supposed to say sniffing. Sniffing? And Gray Alien. Okay, so the moose already said Hawk Tua, so you just can't spell it right. Gray Alien, so you gotta change your answer. Okay, so you think YouTube ate your answer? Well, phonetically spell it out, Simon. If all else fails, phonetically spell it out because the last thing I got from you was fingers in the butt, but I think that was for the last answer, right? Or was it? Oh no, wait a minute. Fingers in the butt? Was that the answer? Fingers in the butt? Yeah, because wait a minute. Oh, okay. So fingers in the butt for Simon. I got you, Simon. I got you. I just did not read it. I didn't see it. Okay, fingers in the butt.
He had it until Viper spit his answer out.
Huh?
He had it until Simon had it until Viper answered.
All right, now I'm confused.
On the last one.
No, I'm so confused. Someone hug me and hold me and tell me I'm Pretty. All right.
All right, read it again.
Times have changed, girlfriend. If you want to meet people in New York, you got to be down for blank. Uh-oh, Katie says she might have been. Okay, so we're going to give it a few moments more. Phonetically type it out.
Katie got short-sheeted.
Yeah, Simon. Oh no, wait a minute. Simon's was fingers in the butt.
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay. Everything after swinging is new. Everything after swinging is new. After swinging. Okay, so not swallowing, swinging. I'm looking for swinging. Swinging. Haktua by Demoose. Oyster says naked, sniffing ass by Greg Johnson. And Haktua from Great Alien, but Demoose already said that. So fingers in the butt. Fingers in the butt for Simon. Swinging. Wait a minute. Okay, so is fingers in the butt not your answer?
It was.
I don't know. If Simon came in at the same time as me, then he is also in. Okay, so I'm guessing that he also said fingers in the butt for this one as well. So that's how I'm reading it anyway. So, yeah. GRGSWR rat a rim.
Something about a rim job.
Gag a sewer rat. Gag a sewer rat. Oh, give a sewer rat a rim job. Okay. All right, give. Okay, I understand.
I like the way she thinks.
I know, right? She's my new spirit animal. She's my new spirit animal. Kitty, you're my new spirit animal. And Des is like, oh, God, no. I don't know. How many is that for Simon?
He gets to pick a number.
You get to pick a number. Woohoo! Pick a number. Wait a minute. I'm going to hold that over. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So, let's see. What we got is 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7. If I have to go get more pearls, I'll go get more pearls. 5. Number 5. Okay. Ready, Rude. 1 glove and 2 gloves for Simon. All right, bend over, man. Bend over. Okay. All right. Okay. So, crack this bad boy open. Start breaking it apart. What the fuck color is that? Oh, I mean, what kind of color is that? Oh, it's an even lighter colored green for Simon. Congratulations, Simon. It's a very, very pale, very, 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 very pale green. Why we use a salt. We can actually see the color of it. There you go. Here he is. So cute. It's so cute.
This is a light green.
Yes, it's a light green. I gotta write Simon's name on the cup. Simon. See, here's a funny thing, Simon. This pen came from the dollar store. Can you tell that this came from the dollar store? You know how you know that this came from the dollar store? Because it hasn't freaking leaked yet.
Dory.
All right. Next. All right. Here we go. All right. Next. Next card we got. Breaking news. Blank is now offering their own streaming platform. Breaking news. Blank is now offering their own streaming platform.
Yes, I mean, it hasn't Papa Smurfed her yet.
Yeah, well, no, this one's a black pen, so I can't really come up with something witty to say without sounding like I could be, you know, I don't know. Anyway, breaking news. Blank is now offering their own streaming platform. Alright, so where are we? Color like minty, green, nice. It's okay, Tim. That was off the wall even for me. What? Oh. Yeah, can you imagine what would happen if we went on a camping trip together, all of us, for a whole freaking weekend, someplace central to where all of us are located? And I brought all of my Cards Against Humanity, and we did a whole bunch of barbecue and a whole bunch of food things, and maybe a couple of random freaking mystery box things where you guys go to the store and buy stuff and bring it back and say, here you go, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit that you're making me cook? And staying up all night long by the campfire playing Cards Against Humanity. Could you imagine all of us doing that? I could really imagine all of us doing that. I think that would be a lot of fun. So, anyway, breaking news. Blank is now offering their own streaming platform. And so far, we've got OnlyFans. Let's see who said OnlyFans. Simon said OnlyFans. And Peaceful Des says Gnome Queen. And Moose says, we be dildos. And Great Alien says, Britney Spears. And Simon changes his answer to Sleeper Barbecue. And Katie says, Sesame Street. Oyster says, awesome. And Greg says, Cheddar Bait. And yeah. Oh, and Katie says only feet. Breaking news. Blank is now offering their own streaming platform. You know what? Back when I was younger, it's like one of the things that people used to pay me for were hair washing videos and pictures and feet pictures. Believe it or not. Made a pretty decent amount of money. And it's like hair washing videos. Keep my clothes on. All they cared about was watching me wash my hair. Weird. I don't think they want to see it. Not, a grandma do that these days. But yeah, seriously contemplated. Just nothing but hair washing videos. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, so we got We Be Dildos by Dumb Moose. Dumb Moose got that one. Congratulations, Dumb Moose. You won that one.
Moose needs to pick a number.
You get to pick a number. That wasn't Cindy. That one is actually Dory. Cindy still hasn't learned how to bark yet.
She does now and then.
She does every once in a while. And then we look at her funny, like, oh my God, she's finally learned how to bark. And then she goes back to the woo 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 woo,
squeak,
squeaking, and all this other crap. Like, oh no, I'm not the baby anymore. All right, Moose, we've got 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 and 7. Number 7. Everybody's picking the ends. Okay, so yeah, Cindy was the one that was going woo 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 earlier when I was like, come here, and she's like, no. She's such a defiant little shit. Love her to pieces, but man, so funny because Timmy's been taking all these freaking spinny pictures of her chasing her tail. She catches her tail, right? So she's catching her tail, but you would think that, oh, I've caught my tail, now what do I do? Let's move on, let's go find some other ruckus to cause, right? No. Every freaking day, she does nothing but chases her tail, catches it, and then just keeps spinning in circles. And it's like, what the hell's wrong with you, dog? Are you Are you insane? Are you special? Is there something wrong with you? Does your family tree consist of just a stick? So I don't know. All right. Oh, what earth color is that? Got mucus on it. Mucus. Get off of there. All right, so that is. Oh, I think that's supposed to be peach. Or no, I think that's supposed to. I don't know. I think it's pink. Could be pink. Could be peach. So it's pink. It's pink. We're just gonna. That's my final answer. Damn it, pink. It's pink. Congratulations. Congratulations to Moose. You got a pink one. The Moose. All right. The Moose. Message retracted. Damu. Damu. Alright. Blank, just for a second, just to see how it feels. Blank, just for a second, just to see how it feels. Gonna change the camera?
No.
Or is it you just want me to stare at my bald spot? Blank, just for a second, just to see how it feels. And so far, we've got the tip. The Moose says the tip. Katie says, think. Simon goes, tell I'm right. And Greg says, sex. Oh, Help Grow Food is in the house. Hey there, and so is Ash. Hello, hello. So where did I leave off? Greg says sex. Help Grow Food says pop it. Great Alien says take me. Ash says a brain. And yes, I can. Simon says tell me I'm right. Peaceful Des says have orgasm. Blank for just a second, just to see how it feels. And we got Puppet for Help Grow Food. Yay, he's got the first sticker. Congratulations. All right, this one's kind of sad. Okay. If I die tomorrow, I will miss blank the most. If I die tomorrow, I will miss blank the most. Greg says sex. Ash says my dog. Simon says pizza. Timmy. Really? So Timmy chimes in, but he can't win. He says a bag of dicks. And Katie says, my plans to become a hermit. And Oyster says, cooking with Civvy. Demoose says, my right hand. Great Alien says, partying. Peaceful Des says, men. So if I die tomorrow, I will miss blank the most. I know what I'm going to miss the most. Do you want to know? Chocolate or coffee? Or nothing at all, depending on what your views are about death. It's like it could just be nothing at all because it's like you cease to exist, so you just don't think about it. And I'm reading too much into it. So anyway, if I die tomorrow, I'll miss blank the most. Yeah, Des, but you're doing such a great job. You just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. So, Help Grow Food says great alien. My plans to become a hermit by Katie. Katie, yay, Katie.
Katie needs to pick a frame.
Oh, Katie, guess what you get to pick? You get to pay attention to the screen because all right, so you get to pick. So you let us know what letter and number and which page is.
Or if you want to see them again.
Or if you want to see them again. So there's rainbows and there's regulars. So something.
I'll run them again.
Something evil.
Skull one long time ago.
Yeah.
One more time. Last time you got to.
What is A5 in rainbow? Or wait a minute, what's A5? What's A5? A5.
I guess we're running one more.
Okay, so A5 on a rainbow is an angel wing. It's just one single wing. And A5 under the regular is just a teardrop cage. It's just a A5 rainbow.
Okay.
A5 rainbow. Yay! Congratulations. Is that it? Does that call it for the night?
No.
Oh.
Got to get one more win.
Oh yeah, one more to win. That's right. Okay. All right. A5 and C5 are evil? What? The things in the grid, Simon, are pendants and
Cages, pearl cages.
They're pearl cages, and you put the pearl inside the cage and you close it up and either stick a string through it, or a chain, or stick it on a key ring or something like that. And yeah. You see, son, baseball is like blank. Don't overthink it.
You're burning a hole in my chest, dog.
Yes, she is. She's like, I want some more of that beef tongue. Dad, Daddy, I want some more of that beef tongue.
At the door barking.
Yeah.
I know what she wants.
Yeah.
We all know what she wants.
Give her a cat cookie. She'll shut the hell up. For like 2 seconds.
Nope. That ain't gonna cut it.
You see, son, baseball is like blank. Don't overthink it. And so far, we've got sex. Des says sex. Simon says pooping. Katie says getting your oil changed. Help Grow Food says playing a sport. And who else do we have? Woof, woof, woof. Greg says jacking off, and Ash says riding a bike. And Damu says seeing the neighbor naked. All right, Card Daddy has spoken, and it's jacking off by Greg. Good job, Greg. And how many is that for Greg? That's one for
That's
Greg.
his first one now.
My goodness, Greg. No, I'm not reading that one. It's a Trump or humanity hates Trump card. I'm just not gonna open up that door. Okay, here we go. Might fuck around and treat myself to blank. Might fuck around and treat myself to blank. Simon says, math. Why would they make cards like that? How mean. Because that's just, I don't see, it's not Cards Against Humanity that made this. It's a third-party expansion set that they actually called Humanity Hates Trump. There's also one that also ran that year, because this one's an old set. The World Hates Hillary. And they ran that one at the same time. So it wasn't just pick on Trump or just pick on Hillary Clinton. It was, they did sets for both of them. And of course, it being Cards Against Humanity, third-party expansion sets that I collect, I needed to have them. And yeah, so don't judge me, man. Just don't judge me. All right. So, might fuck around and treat myself too. Simon says meth. Kitty says a habanero juice enema. Oh no. just my butthole is puckering. Just thinking about that. Ash says a good lay. Greg says steak. Peaceful Des says male stripper. Oyster Toad just says Z. I swear. I'm on to you, Oyster. I know you're doing this on purpose. Timu says new putty. Help Grow Food says cauliflower. And I have not found the Biden one. Now, mind you, the Trump and Clinton ones came out when it was Trump and Clinton. They were fighting it out. So that's how old that set is. They were two separate sets. So might fuck around and treat myself to blank, Timmy. Card Daddy. Do you need me to read them over again?
No.
No. Just no. Buzz. Meth for Simon. Simon's got meth.
Simon needs to pick a cage.
Oh, Simon gets to pick a cage.
Here they come.
Here they come. Great alien. Maybe
D1 and regular.
D1 and regular. Okay. Congratulations, Simon. Oh, so a long time ago, my cousin made some edibles, and they were chocolate chip cookies. And she handed me a bag of them. I just injured my back just before I ended up having back surgery, and so she brought me some cookies and said, "Just eat half of a cookie. Just eat half, and stop right there." I'm like, "Well, geez, how much did you put in this?" "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know?" It was last words. So first night I ate half of a cookie and I went to sleep and didn't have any problems with that. And next night after I got home from work, I took the other half, and 2.5 hours later, nothing, just absolutely nothing. I was in a lot of pain, and I was about ready to go to the emergency room. And so I decided, no, let's just eat the other half of the cookie. Well, 3 days later, I'm no longer comatose, drooling all over myself and throwing up, because every time I even moved a toe, the room would spin this way, right? For 3 freaking days. I was out of my mind for 3 freaking days. So I call my cousin, I'm like, "What the hell did you do to these things?" She goes, "What? What happened?" I said, "This is what happened. I missed a tattoo appointment. I had to cancel a tattoo appointment because there was no way I was going to be able to get my ass out of bed." And she starts busting up laughing. And she's like, "You never go full cookie." I'm like, "Now you tell me." "Well, I did tell you." "No, you said just eat half of a cookie." There's a difference between just eat half of a cookie and you never go full cookie. Where does that? I don't get it. So anyway, what, are you going back outside again? Or are you? Hey, Teresa. So yeah.
Come on, say hello.
Anyway, so yeah, I went full cookie and was comatose for 3 days. True story. I don't know how much she put in those things, but man, I was like, I'm never doing this again. Never. That was, yeah. I moved my foot, and it's like the room would just start spinning. We were laying face down on the bed, moving. I was done for. Threw up all over the bed. Threw up all over myself. Couldn't get out of bed. Yeah, is everyone subscribed to this channel? Hopefully. Anyway, that was stupid. All right. The first message we received from another planet was just a request for blank. The first message we received from another planet was just another request. Was just a request for blank. Teresa. Grey Poupon, says Katie. And Oyster says, bong hits. And don't forget to type Z before your answer. So HGF says, car insurance renewal. And Simon says, special cookies. Oyster says, bong hits. Katie says, Grey Poupon. Great Alien goes back to the P. Diddy thing, man. P. Diddy to be left on the moon alone. You know what? That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. And Moose says, more anal probe subjects. Greg says, great sex. Des says, life insurance. So the first message we received from another planet was just a request for blank. Oh, and Teresa says chicken. And Peaceful Des says life insurance. The Moose says more anal probe subjects. Greg says great sex. That was the question, Timmy. Ash says hot pockets. Simon says special cookies. Oyster says bong hits. Katie says Grey Poupon. First message we received from another planet was just a request for a blank. Ash is the winner. All right, gotta get the paper. You didn't hand me the paper. Ash is on the board. Ash. Yay, congratulations, Ash. All right. Clones attack hilarity. At the next home game, the first 1,000 attendees will get a commemorative blank bobblehead. And hopefully nobody asks, what the hell is a bobblehead? So at the next home game, the first 1,000 attendees will get a commemorative blank bobblehead. Really now? Really? Okay, so far we got Simon with dildo, and Help Grow Food says civvy, and Peaceful Des says vibrator, and Moose says smoothie mixer, and Katie says giant glands, and Great Alien says P Diddy. LOL. Okay, I'll stop. And Oyster Toad just types a Z. Just a Z. Just a Z. Oyster. Maybe we're supposed to fill in his blank form. I don't know. So at the next home game, the first 1,000 attendees will get commemorative blank bubblehead. And Greg says, blowjob. And Teresa says Sasquatch. And DeMoose is the winner on that one. So where's DeMoose? DeMoose has got, oh, thanks a lot, Timmy. DeMoose has got a cage. All right, let me see if I can do this on my own. All right, go over here to media assets, right? And then go to Rainbow. All right. Yeah, I got to mix that up. Play some other songs. So, all right. Did you see one you liked, or do I need to play it again? B6 Rainbow. All right. Congratulations. All right. All right. Cupid is known for his blank. Cupid is known for his blank. I have a feeling this is going to go wrong. It's going to go horribly wrong. Cupid is known for his blank. So far we got Sharts. Des says penis. Katie says plump juicy ass. Oyster says big arrow. Greg says dick. And Simon says pecker wrecker. Katie says plump juicy ass. And Great Alien says meatballs. Ash says diaper. And Simon says pecker wrecker arrows. And Damus says his long shaft. And poor Gray Alien, I think she's having a stroke. All right. And Teresa says hairy armpits. And the winner is Teresa for hairy armpits. Congratulations. One sticker. One whole sticker. One whole sticker. All right. As part of its hazing process, the frat forced its recruits to try blank. As part of its hazing process, the frat forced its recruits to try blank. Oh my God, no. Mystery Wheel dinner. Actually, dinner was really good tonight. It was really, 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 really good. I think that one, the beef tongue one, is my favorite by far. My favorite out of all of them so far. No, I take that back. Okay, so close second. The frog legs was my favorite one. Okay, so we got Help Grow Food says Mystery Wheel dinner. Peaceful Des says drag show. Greg says butt sex. Oyster says sniff it. Yes, I can barbecue. Just says letter Z. Damu says anal with just the tip, or just the tip. And Teresa says butt plug. And Gray Alien thinks she's having a stroke. Okay. So, blink twice. Oh, what are the eyelids, man? I'm sorry. Oh. As part of its hazing process, the frat forced its recruits to try blank. And Dez is the winner. All right. So, Dez, guess what time it is? It's time for you to pick a number. Time for you to pick a number. And let's see your table. Auto. There we go. Okay. All right, Roo. All right. All right. So, what we got here? Yours got hidden. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And you picked number 1. All right. So, gloves. Glovey gloves. Number 1. What it is. All right. So I'll go to the Alamo. Oh, Timmy, what happened was hers got hidden. Wow, that cracked really hard. Oh my God. Oh my God, Des. Oh. big fat Easter egg one. Big fat Easter egg. That's like an electric blue. Look at that. Woohoo! Congratulations, Daz. Daz. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Biggest one of the night. Damn. It's freaking huge. Wow. All right. Where's the pen? Oh no. That's. Oh, there it is. Okay. So Timmy's got a favorite pen just like I do. All right. Beautiful. Beautimus. All right. Call the law offices of Goldstein and Goldstein because no one should have to tolerate blank in the workplace. Congratulations, Daz. Pretty blue shirt. What, my shirt? Thank you. Ash. Oh, Greg, we got plenty of oysters. Trust me. I think we could probably go 20 rounds. So, call the law offices of Goldstein and Goldstein because no one should have to tolerate blank in the workplace. Hey, Tiger. Tiger. You're back. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy birthday, Tiger. So today is Tiger's birthday. So everybody, happy birthday to Tiger. Call the law offices of Goldstein and Goldstein because no one should have to tolerate blank in the workplace. So far, we've got Ash from Oyster says Ash. Simon says butt slaps. Tiger says tiger's feet. Katie says heating up seafood in the microwave. Great Alien says you already know what I want to say and I'm stopping myself, LOL P. Diddy. Ash says butt ripped. Of course, we're censoring that one. Teresa says butt tapping. And Des says streakers. Greg says blowjobs. And Help Grow Food says microwaved octopus. And the Moose says awful ass kissing. And anyway. So, call the law offices of Goldstein and Goldstein because no one should have to tolerate blank in the workplace. The winner is Teresa. Teresa's answer was butt tapping. All right, congratulations, Teresa. Teresa. It's got number 2. Yay, congratulations. All right, next. No sleep till blank. Please, nobody say Brooklyn. No sleep till. Oh, it's not rigged. So, Gray Alien, are you a Beastie Boys fan? You can say Brooklyn. Is that your final answer, Gray Alien? Is Brooklyn? It's okay if it is. This is not P. Diddy. No sleep till blank. Bedtime says Help Grow Food. And then we've got, I was going to say Brooklyn, How Dare You by Great Alien. And then Oyster is just a Z. And Des says orgasm. And Greg says sex. Katie says the entire house is cleaned, quote from my parents. And Damu says, I get that clam slammed, exclamation point, exclamation point. And Teresa says, butt tapping, help grow food. I don't know if that's an answer, but it says the baby oil is empty. But that makes no sense. So winner is oyster. Oyster is the winner. Oyster, oyster. Winner, winner. Oyster dinner. Oyster is on the board for the first time tonight. Alrighty, let's go on to the next one. Call of Duty Modern Blank. Call of Duty Modern Blank. Call of Duty Modern Blank.
Munchie Mafia is celebrating another marvelous birthday. Happy birthday to our good friend Tiger. May your day be filled with joy, so close your eyes. Make a wish, blow out those candles before your cake sets the county on fire. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. To you.
Happy birthday, Tiger. Alright. So let's see where we're at. Call of Duty Modern Blank. So far we've got ourselves clam slapping, hose. See, Ash says hose. Katie says clam slapping. Peaceful Des says affair. Greg says blowjobs. Teresa says shotting. And Oyster says back shots. And Damu says cross-dressing. And Simon says farting.
What's the question?
Huh?
What was the question?
Call of Duty Modern Blank. You know what Call of Duty is, right?
I do.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Call of Duty Modern. There you go. Blowjobs by Greg Johnson. Congratulations, Greg. Woo! All right. It should be a goal of the human race to ensure that blank never happens. Oh, don't tell me gray alien. P. Diddy. So it should be a goal of the human race to ensure that blank never happens. All right. We do need Eddie. We do need Eddie to this. We should round up Eddie. He's probably off doing whatever Eddies do. But anyway, inbreeding, says Oyster. And Tiger says Twizzlers. And Gray Alien says Epstein. And Simon says Diddy parties. Demus says end of smoothie mixers. Katie says full contact wine tasting. And Des says bidets are gone. And Ash says cheaters. It should be a goal of the human race to ensure that blank never happens. Bidets are a pain in the ass. Especially if they leak. Long live the bidet. The mighty throne of the Queen of the Nose. Oh, probably Gray Alien, but that's okay, because what's he going to do? Anyway, Gray Alien for the win on that round.
And she gets to pick a charm.
Oh, you get to pick a charm! Woohoo! Gray Alien, this is going to sound funny. It's going to sound really funny, but I will later explain why I say this. I've not seen a single episode of Game of Thrones. No, watch, I just broke her heart. Now she's really struggling out. Whatever is most Egyptian looking, there's an Ankh in there. I think that was in the... You gotta pick a different one. Sorry, Alien. Let's see here. I have find out after 2 seasons that they've decided to not renew it. So I didn't watch it, and I figured, okay, I'm going to wait until they release the last season, the absolute last season, and I'll go back and I'll binge watch it, because I'm sure there's probably going to be another pandemic that's going to shut down the country for another 6 months, so I can go and binge watch, 1,600 freaking episodes of whatever the hell it was that I wanted to watch that particular time frame. But anyway, so not that I was saying we're going to have another pandemic. I'm just saying that I'll eventually catch up, because I didn't watch True Blood either, for that matter. And
Can we get a charm picked?
Okay.
What I said. Demus already picked B6 Rainbow.
Yeah. The Moose has already picked B6 Rainbow. Now, if you guys want a cage match for it, that's up to you guys. But please, can I sell the tickets and bring the popcorn?
The genie lamp? Okay. Let's find the...
Regulars.
A4 regulars.
Oh, that's a dove. But okay, that'll work. A4. Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Alrighty. Can you feel the blank tonight? Can you feel the blank tonight? Can you feel the blank tonight? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, little girl. What are you doing? Hi, baby. Hi. Come here. Come here. I got you by the
Oh!
Oh no! I'm sorry, baby. Oh man. I just hit her on the head.
Dad, save me. Just beat me on the table.
I'm sorry. Good.
Beat me with a table, Dad.
So here's Cindy Lou Who. She's a year and a half now. She's still a puppy. She hasn't grown to full size yet, but here she is. I just bonked her little head on the table. I know. I'm so. All right. I love the fact that they have a handle on those harnesses. I can just grab them, pick them up,
Bang their head on the table.
bang their head on the table. Okay. Can you feel the blank tonight? So we got so far. Love. Hello, mean girl. Welcome in. Okay, so Greg says love. Great Alien says my my stroke that I'm having. Simon says Diddy oil. Tiger says tiger's feet. Des says earth shatter from an orgasm. Help Grow Food says main girl. And Oyster says nudism. And Teresa says Harry Pitts. And Katie says clitoris. And the Moose says the slap sack. And oh, you got a python? I used to have a ball python. Her name was Daisy. Sounds funny. You know, I had a ball python named Daisy. I mean, it's like, you know, what kind of name is that for a snake? Ash says tiger in his birthday suit. Which coincidentally is Tiger's birthday. Yay! He's older than a fossil. He probably invented fossils. A bald python.
No, my python has a wig.
Oh, God. He's such a ding-ding. All right. Can you feel the blank tonight? Question mark. Is the card. All right. And we've got, can you feel the blank? Earth Shatter from an Orgasm by Peaceful Des. Where's Des?
She needs to pick a cage.
No, you have to pick a cage. You get another cage. Congratulations.
All right, here it comes.
Here we go. Alrighty.
Been a whole month. I forgot how the whole procedure goes.
What?
I'll show you in a minute. A3.
Is that a heart? She's asking if A3 is a heart. She's not asking.
We'll run it again.
says, I think it says mother on it, if I can remember correctly. Yes, A3 regular is a heart. A3 rainbow is a ball.
Could be an upside down heart.
Well, that's kind of weird. Who would want a pendant that was
I don't know.
upside down heart? That just sounds weird. Okay, so the world hates Hillary. Just to prove that this card does exist, it did come up. And what made? No, I'm not going there. Just not doing it. Your friends have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What do you have? P. Diddy. This is where syphilis comes to mind. This is where I would answer syphilis. I don't have syphilis though, but just anyway. Yeah, no, Katie, he can't do it. Maybe one of these days we'll do a PG version that's actually family friendly. I do have a family friendly set. This is the no set. Okay, so your friends have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What do you have? And I don't know what it is about Teresa and Harry Pitts, but Teresa says Harry Pitts. Ash says good looks. Katie says chlamydia. Oyster says her panties. And Greg says big dick. And Gray says schizophrenia. And Des says peaceful hands.
Frisky hands.
Huh?
Frisky hands.
I said frisky hands.
You said peaceful.
Oh, I said Des says frisky hands. Are you fucking hearing things or what?
No, I'm hearing what you said. Go ahead.
Demoose says some large junk. Do you want me to re-enunciate so that it doesn't get mistaken for something?
Nah, see, Simon heard you. So did Des.
Okay, all right, fine. Fine, you guys. I've got brain damage, all right? Give me a fucking break. Oh, my God.
Make me think I'm crazy. I'm already crazy enough.
I don't have to think I'm crazy because I am crazy. I am crazy. I'm a wee little bit.
Wait, did you get doubled on an answer, Teresa?
I don't know.
First one that said it gets to keep it. Second one has to recall.
Your friends have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What do you have? And so far, Teresa says Harry Pitts.
Harry Pitts.
Yeah, that was her first answer. That was the first one. And then Katie says chlamydia. Ash says good looks. Oyster says her panties. Greg says big dick. Great Alien says schizophrenia. Des says frisky hands. Let's see here. Damus says some large junk. And Simon says meth. Your friends have charisma, uniqueness, and nerve and talent. What do you have? Question mark.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to do this first. See? That's what I forgot.
What? Oh my God. All this time, and you say that I've got issues. Harry Pitts.
Teresa gets to pick a number.
Yay! You get to pick a number, Teresa.
Oh, now I got something from you, Des.
Oh. All right. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh no. All right, Teresa. So the numbers that we got It's 2, 3, 4, and 6. 2, 3, 4, and 6. 2, 3, 4, and 6. Oh God. $5 for a package of that?
That's a good deal.
His price has gone up that bad. They're now $5. I remember being able to get them for.
That was it. Those were long ones.
Oh, those were the extra long. Oh, extra long. Yes. Got it. Number 6. Always 6. That's Tiger's favorite number. That's the one Tiger always picks. 6. Okay. It's a little itty bitty one. Watch, this one could possibly be the twin. Who knows? We'll soon see. Sometimes it's the little bitty ones that crack me up while I'm cracking it open. Alright, so there's nothing in that. Oh. Now, I don't remember ever seeing this color. Did we ever get a bronze one?
Bronze?
Bronze.
No.
Wow. It's bronze. It's literally bronze. That is, or copper even. I mean, it's like, that's like too freaking cool. I mean, check that out.
Now that close is a little fuzzy. That's,
What?
it's
Do you need glasses?
no.
How about that?
Look at that up there.
I'm looking at that. Oh,
It's
right there.
fuzzy as hell.
Yeah, so are you.
Well, yeah, but that's beside the point.
Well, then what is the point? What is the point? The point is, it's not point. There's no point. It's pointless. It's pointless. It's not a point. No point. No points for you. Okay. Teresa. All right. Get that cleaned up before we put it in the baggie and send it off into the universe. And hopefully this time I will actually put them in the right freaking envelopes. Okay, so I have to dig through my emails. My spreadsheet got because I was keeping them all on a spreadsheet, and my spreadsheet got trashed somehow. We had a power outage and a bunch of stuff that was sitting on my desktop on my big computer got a little effed up. All right. When asked about the biggest threat facing the nation, 60% of Americans said blank. He is fuzzy. He is, how do I explain him? It's like, he looks like a hippie biker dude that is like just months shy of being checked into the local old folks home. All right. When asked about the biggest threat facing the nation, 60% of Americans said, so far, we have dental plaque. That was Katie's. And then Oyster says, get drunk. Simon says, shortage of Diddy brand baby oil. Greg says, the president. Des says, coffee shortage. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do with myself if we had a coffee shortage. Oh, I'd probably have to move out of the country to a country where there is coffee. And Teresa, yet again, hairy armpits. Harry Pitts. Harry Pitts. Yeah, I couldn't live without coffee. I couldn't. I just can't. And I'm like, well, just drink Red Bull. No, it's not the same thing. Weed. I missed the question, but I'm just going to say weed. Okay. When asked about the biggest threat facing the nation, 60% of Americans said, so you're basically saying 60% of Americans think that weed is the biggest threat to the nation. Oh, I got another repeat. So should we repeat it again before you hit the, or you already picked the winner? Okay, so Victoria's Secret closing, and Tiger got Victoria's Secret closing. That is kind of sad. It's kind of sad in all sorts of ways. All right. Now, all right, here we go. What is in your closet that you do not talk about?
Yeah.
All right. So, what is in your closet that you do not talk about? So far, we got anal probes, P. Diddy oil and smoothie mixers, box of sex toys, main girl. Wouldn't you like to know? Well, yeah, actually, we do want to know. Come on, Katie. Spill it. Sex dolls, butt plugs, 2 17-year-old Colombian girls, and a garter belt. Oh my God, Tiger. Oh my goodness. So, Great Aliens got, oh my God, Tiger. Des says garter belt. Tiger says 2 17-year-old Colombian girls. Teresa says butt plug. Greg says sex dolls. Katie says, wouldn't you like to know? And Oyster says main girl. And Ash says box of sex toys. And Simon says Diddy oil and smoothie mixers. And Gray says P. Diddy. And Moose says anal probes. And a partridge in a pear tree. No, I didn't see that, Gray. You ever see him in the movie Get Him to the Greek? That was funny.
And that's the game.
What?
That's
oh my God,
game.
Simon! Congratulations! You have just won the game. You just won the bragging
autographed
rights
card
for a whole month until our next game. So, what's in your closet that you do not talk about? Diddy oil and smoothie mixers. Congratulations. Well, that calls the game. We've been at it for 2 hours and 16 minutes. So in order to claim your winnings, you need to, can you run that one back again?
I'm about to.
Okay. Email munchiemafiaofficial@gmail.com with the subject line pearls with your username on YouTube and your mailing address. We promise that we're not stalkers. We're not going to go and hunt you down. We're not going to send you those mystery boxes from the dark web. We're not going to do anything like that. We're just going to send you what you win. and I'm going to do better at it. So I'm so sorry that I'm just being a total dick and not getting those things out on time. And
We didn't have the
whatnot.
stickers.
Yeah, I know, but I should have been on top of that and said, "Oh, I'm running out of stickers. I better order them." And but I didn't. Because I'm a dick. Anyway, so Boochie Bunch. I hope you all had fun. And in case you missed out, the mystery ingredients for the Wheel of Misfortune that's coming up next week, and I can't get to my phone. My phone is dead. And I already erased it from the table.
Are you serious? You didn't take a picture already?
I did take a picture of it, but
okay.
I can't get to it because my phone is dead.
Okay.
Hello? Beef ribs, celery leaves, French fries, something and something. That's what it is. Beef ribs, French fries, celery leaves. Oh, Tiger, you suck. Salmon roe came up. Thank you, Tiger. I know, you're probably laughing your ass off. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. So, anyway. I hope you all had fun. And it is time for us to go.
And lime jello, that's right.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you, Katie.
and lime jello. Thank you, Katie. No, wait. Yeah, because we were talking about aspects. Not ass picks, like isn't somebody picking their ass, but aspect. It's a dish, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter. So anyway, it's time for us to go. So we hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you very soon over on Munchie Mafia. Have a good night, everybody.
Well, Boochie Bunch, it is that time. I really hate saying goodbye, so let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here on Munchie Mafia because Chef Stevie needs love too. We hope you want a prize. They ain't fancy, but the entertainment was absolutely free. It's really been fun with all our friends, no matter if you're old or you're new. Before you let that door slam behind you, fondle that like button lovingly, and swat at that subscribe button like a hungry mutant mosquito on a hot summer night. If you haven't yet, subscribe to Off Topic Squirrel. Now is the time. What's stopping you? Thanks for coming, and please remember, as you are having fun in your living room and playing games with all your friends, get your own Cards Against Humanity and have a wicked night of crazy hilarity. It's really that time for us to go. We hope that you loved our show. I really hate saying goodbye, so let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here on Munchie Mafia because Chef CD needs love too. Because Chef Steven needs